Pahranagat National Wildlife Refuge offers multiple trails to explore. One of them is the Upper Lake Trail. Imagine a place where ducks, geese, and lots of other cool birds come to visit, especially during their long migrations. You can see them swimming and playing in the big, calm ponds. There are also trails where you might spot turtles, frogs, and maybe even a fox or a deer. It's like a hidden treasure chest of nature waiting for you to explore, and you can learn so much about the amazing animals that call this place home. Rob Vinson manages the refuge. I met up with him to learn more about this special place. Okay, I have a big smile on my face. This is just beautiful and peaceful. And you have the coolest job. How did you get into this?
So growing up, hunting and fishing, and when I found out there was such a thing as a wildlife biologist in this career, I knew exactly what I was meant to do. So I did everything from school to focused everything on becoming a biologist and eventually a manager.
This place, so very special. Let's start with a little bit about the history, because as we first drove in, we saw a sign that said Nuwu Ancestral Lands.
So the Nuwu were the indigenous people that were here, and they were here, according to them, before when time was created. So they've been here forever. As European settlers came in the late 1800s, the landscape started changing a little bit, and this refuge was actually purchased in 1963 from a cattle ranching. So it was identified for important bird and migrational stop areas. So the Fish and Wildlife Service purchased this in 1963 for a migratory bird refuge with special focus on waterfowl.
And Pahranagat, tell us about the meaning of that name.
So the Pahranagat Valley starts all the way up past Hyco, which is probably about 15 miles total, and it means feet sticking in water. It's Nuwu language. So.
And we're in water right here.
We're in water, so there's
Tell us where we are.
This is Pahranagat National Wildlife Refuge. This refuge is actually fed by two of the three springs that make this place special and what the Pahranagat Valley is named after. It's Ash and Crystal Springs. So all this water here has come through carbon aquifer, and we store it and deliver the water to our wetland systems and our riparian areas for our migratory birds.
And let's talk about those birds. How many species?
So we've got about between 230, 250 species that actually come through this refuge.
Okay, all right, so I want to continue to explore this beautiful refuge. Where do you recommend? Where should I go?
So we're standing on the Upper Lake Trail right now. So if you strike out to the west, down this levee, you can continue around. The Upper Lake Trail is 3 mile total, but it wraps the entire Upper Lake, and you can see our interpretive elements that we have out there, and it can teach you more about migratory birds.
All right, love birds. I have a frog phobia and toads. Will I be seeing any of those?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. Wish me luck.
All right. Good luck.
Okay, bye.
Have fun.
Thank you.
All right.
You're
Thank
awesome.
you.
The Upper Lake Trail is an easy hike. It is meant to be an experience. Along the trail are educational boards that share details and information about the refuge and its role for migratory birds. You will also see birdhouses positioned along the trail. This refuge plays a vital role for birds traveling long distances. The hike also has spots positioned along the water for viewing the visiting birds. A couple tips before you visit the refuge: bring along binoculars, as most of the birds are a bit shy. You'll want to visit the Pahranagat National Wildlife Refuge website for a current list of the visiting birds. Most of the birds here are seasonal. This amazing refuge is less than 2 hours away from Las Vegas, and if you're really feeling adventurous, they also have campsites. For more information on these trails and any others, visit vegaspbs.org/tails. Till next time, I hope to see you out on the trails.